Welcome back to Terrible at Fishing. Not anymore, because we're going to teach you guys how to do a Texas rig. And a Texas rig is a very, very cool rig. It allows you to use large worms or any worm and run it through grassy areas weedlessly. And it works extremely well. In fact, not just worms, but creature baits, any plastic you can put on a Texas rig. So we're going to need a few things. One, I'm going to use big items so you guys can see. So this is what we call torpedo weight or bullet weight, or but this weight right here is important. Notice the conical front of it. And then we're going to need an extra wide gap hook. So let's do this. We're going to put our line. Let's look at an illustration first so you can see what we're doing. We're going to put our line through the conical end of the weight. So what we're going to do, right like that. So now it's on there. Now the cool thing about this is that this is going to be pulled through the weeds and it won't get caught. It also allows for a free flow of our fishing line. So anything that happens on the bait end, we can feel and pull and tighten it. So now what we want to do is we want to add our hook. So let's take our extra wide gap hook. This is a 4/0. And we're going to make a Palomar knot. Now in another video I show you how to do this, but you're going to go through the eye of the hook, and we're going to come back through the eye the way we came out. So if we pulled on this, it would put, the loop would just pull right out. So it's just sort of laying on it, just like that. So now we're just going to do an overhand knot. Just going to do an overhand knot. And pull that loop through that big old hole. But we're not going to tighten it. What we're going to do, we're going to put the hook through it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put that hook right through it and tighten it. Wet it, tighten it, and voila. We've got ourselves a tied-on hook. Cut the tag end off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our worm or creature bait or whatever it may be, and we're just going to put it in there about 1/4, 3/8 of an inch and poke it out just like that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to slide it all the way up. That little L shape, that's what we call bait keeper. So we're going to put it up there and we're going to turn it, and so it looks like that. And notice that I'm going to pull the worm to where it's flush, pinch my finger to it, and then push the hook through where my finger was. So it lays flat. And that is the weedless hookup. And I'm going to put the hook just a little bit into the worm. And that's it. That's it. That's weedless now. I could pull this through, and this big old weight, although yours won't be this big, but that right there, I can cast it, the weight will drop it, and then what the fish will do is they'll grab it, and I'm going to feel it, because this has no tension. Don't use split shots or anything like that. You want a sliding weight on this one. So do this. It's called a Texas rig, one of the most popular ways of fishing for bass. Do this and you will catch more fish. You will not be terrible at fishing anymore. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you guys out on the water.